Giannis watch is in full effect as the NBA trade deadline just 2 days away. Our Shams Charania has listed the Warriors, Heat, Timberwolves, and Knicks as potential destinations for Giannis to land. First Takes resident Knicks fan Stephen A. had previously said the Knicks should do whatever it takes to acquire him. Listen.
You the New York Knicks. You want me to tell you how to spell disaster or label disaster? Let them trade, whether it's any combination of Cat with Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, 2 of the 3, or whatever, and Giannis comes and he can't go. God forbid he tears his Achilles, okay? And the only reason I'm bringing up something like that so negative is because of the calf injuries over the last 19 months. If that wasn't the issue, I wouldn't be saying this. I'd be still screaming, go get Giannis.
Okay, so he's changed his stance a little bit, Perk. Do you agree with that? Say now.
I agree halfway, and the reason I say halfway is because if I'm the Knicks, I don't try to go get Giannis. I don't give a damn if he was healthy right now. For the simple fact that when you look at their roster, they have everything and more to go get it done to make it to the promised land out of the Eastern Conference. They have the deepest team right now. But it all boils down to Karl Anthony Towns, the most important player on the New York Knicks. But even if Giannis was healthy, I wouldn't make a move because you would have to give up too much of your core. You would either have to give up Towns and OG Anunoby or Towns and Mikal Bridges. I'm not doing that. I would let this ride out, and if Giannis is available and still with the Bucks, then I'll make the move in the offseason if the Knicks underachieve. And you can fix your body language.
No, I'm not fixing my body language, nor my face, nor anything like that. Because let me tell you something right now. You ever come on this show again and you say you're doing something halfway? I'm going to tell Carmen to give you half the buffet, not the whole. That's what I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her to limit you to half the buffet. You said not the whole buffet, okay? That's my sister, Shae. I'm going to tell her to limit. She can cook. She can throw down. I'm going to tell her don't give Big Perk the buffet you usually give him. Cut the damn thing in half with his big ass self. Let me tell you something, man. You can't go halfway here. Here's the reality of the situation, bro. When you look at Giannis, if Giannis is healthy, let me tell you something. I love Cat. Mikal Bridges, he's worth $150 million, not 200 plus and all that, but $150 million in today's NBA economy, he's worth that, okay? I'm trying to keep Anunoby. I'm trying to keep Brunson. I'm trying to keep Josh Hart. I got guys like that, along with some of the depth that they have on the bench, whether it's Shamet, it's Clarkson, or anybody else, and I got Giannis, and I'm losing 2 of those players. I'm making that move. I'm making for Giannis, a healthy Giannis. Yes, my trepidation is strictly because I'm very, very scared with the 4 calf injuries in the last 19 months that something is going on. And I hope I'm wrong. I'm praying because I don't wish that on anybody, but especially one of the top 5 players on the planet, which is Giannis Antetokounmpo. But I'm scared about that. And you can't be the Knicks and have the personnel that you have. Make that transition and then turn around and he can't go. You can't afford that. But if Giannis was healthy and could go, and I could pair him with most of the Knicks, you damn right I'm doing it. You damn right.
But look, if you're the Knicks, you're in a great situation anyway, and especially if the Bucks are not able to trade Giannis at the deadline. Because if Giannis is with the Bucks past this season, going into the offseason, and the Knicks underachieve, then all of a sudden the Knicks become the front runner to land Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they should go out and try to get him then. Because look, Giannis wants to be a Knick. He want to be a Knick. Like, make no mistake about it. All those other teams are just his secondary option. He wants to be in the Big Apple. He wants to be in the playing under the bright lights. But as of right now, if I'm the New York Knicks, I stand pat. And it's not because of his history of his calf injury. It's because they have the deepest roster in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but they still inferior to the Detroit Pistons right now, bro. I mean, I'm very worried about the Detroit Pistons. I wanna try to post at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here,